Some are saying that I'm washed up. Others are claiming crazy nonsense about me. Others make videos. Whatever. I've been getting work done. Granted, it's from a friend who is a great writer, but people are claiming that he doesn't know what kind of mess he's getting himself into, and that he's oblivious to the terror, that he's ignoring it. I don't get a story he's dead. I mean, what do you think happened to the last writer? You know that the horror story writer obviously killed him, because that makes a lot of sense, right? The kid is good at the craft, and I have a lot of respect for him and the things he writes. But his stories do kind of frighten me, not because they're really scary. More of they all seem to happen in real life. Not similar to events, but they actually happen. Example, a guy joined a Discord server and then shot himself. But that police have the death marked as unknown, and just a few months before, that kid. Zach gave me a story about this exact thing, and that's where I started to wonder, what exactly does this kid know? Now this one is really something to think about. Zach gives me a new story, I read it, great story. But not even a day later, I see on the news, a boy is missing. But not only that, but the kid's dad dies of a sudden heart attack, and his girlfriend was murdered, and they can't find the killer. All those things happened in the story down to the last detail. The location of the father's body, how the murder took place, and even down to the note the boy left. Every word is exact. It's terrifying, but what's next? It's been 2 weeks with no story, not a word from Zach. But I soon receive a message from him saying the new story is almost done. You'll get it tomorrow. I'm hoping that this story is good and not gonna happen in real life. As I awake, I hear my phone go off. Oh no, it's Zach. He sent his story. And I read it. I breathe a huge sigh of relief. It's pretty normal, minus the guy getting his house broken into. But I've written plenty of stories about that. It's a common theme in a lot of my stories. But I usually add something after, but this one's left on a cliffhanger. Later that night, however, I'm suddenly awoken to my phone going off. It's from Zach. He tells me that the story's been edited and I have to read it, so I do, and it's horrible. The kid breaks in and kills the guy. Turns out the guy was his mentor. Just as I read that, I soon hear my window shatter. And just as I pull out my firearm, I see Zach in my doorway. He's holding a knife. He gives me a psychotic, almost sinister smile, and just laughs. You know, it was fun writing the stories and all, but recreating them was hell of a lot better. Sorry it had to come to this, but hey, every mentor has to pass the torch sooner or later.